Hello everyone and welcome. This video is a bit different, but I've wanted to make it for a while. Scoring in Arena and Arena Assault has a lot of problems, and I want to take a few minutes to talk about them. I do like the Arena, so if it sounds like I'm complaining, it's just because I want it to be better. Before anything else, let's talk about how scoring works for both the Arena and for Arena Assault. In the Arena, your score is based on several factors, starting with the BST, total SP, rarity, level, and merges for each unit on your team. Just for simplicity's sake, let's always assume that your team is level 40 and each unit is 5-star. In the normal Arena, you need to field a bonus unit every season. Active legendary heroes and blessed units can improve your score as well. For most purposes, scoring in Arena Assault is the same. However, the score of your first team is what sets the standard for your entire run. There are two crucial differences between Arena Assault scoring and Arena scoring. First, in Arena Assault, your starter team does not need a bonus unit. That frees up a spot and makes score optimization easier. Second, as of version 2.6, you can earn bonus points in Arena Assault by fielding units that have the appropriate elemental blessings for the current season. You can earn 1 point per unit, up to a maximum of 28 for the entire run. Score gained from BST and SP is divided into bins of 5 and 100 respectively. A higher BST or more SP only improves your score if you move up to a new scoring bin. Scattered Fang's Nino, for example, has 149 BST. With a super boon, she can reach 150, which brings her up into the 150 bin. Winter Lissa, by contrast, reaches 175 naturally, and so she scores much higher. SP works the same way. Aether is worth 500 SP, so it contributes more to your score than a skill like Moonbow. Dual rallies are worth more than positional skills, and personal weapons are worth more than generic ones. Thanks to SP bins, units with personal skills and weapons score higher than other equivalent BST units. However, that advantage only manifests if you build them in such a way that they jump into a higher bin. The easiest way to see the impact of bins on unit score is to use the Arena Score Calculator. There's a link in the description. In both the Arena and Arena Assault, your team's score isn't the score you get for every match. My current Arena Assault team, for example, can see, quote-unquote, opponents anywhere between 740 and 754. If I change my equip skills for more SP, I can raise my score floor up to 742. This variance doesn't matter too much at low tiers or low AA rankings, but it matters a lot if you're trying to stay in tier 20, or if you want to reach top 1k Arena Assault. At very high scores, there's an additional factor to consider. Even if your team can find teams worth the maximum defense value, the availability of those teams depends on players. Occasionally, players will intentionally reduce the score of their defense team to earn defense wins. This can be very frustrating, but it only affects players in the highest scoring bracket. It's basically a first world problem. So why do I think this arrangement is broken? Well, there's a few reasons. First, the scoring system steps on the toes of Heroes' most important features. Heroes is a game built on customization, and yet the rigid preferences of the score system force players into making specific, often incoherent decisions. To put it another way, if you try to play the Arena for score, there are a lot of units and skills that are simply not viable. In a game that prides itself on the flexibility of its build system and the ability of players to turn their favorite units into powerhouses, this is jarring and disappointing. Ranged units, dancers, and cavalry are hurt the most by this. Second, the costs of score optimization aren't distributed evenly. Although there are plenty of free-to-play units that can be easily merged, the number of such units that are also competitively viable is small. You lose most of the roster, in fact, and so many players gravitate towards using the same cost-effective score batteries, like Noe, Effie, Sheena, and Gwendolyn. Third, score brackets contribute to banding in the metagame, which reduces overall unit diversity. The opponents you encounter are determined by your score, and as such, certain units are over or underrepresented at any given score range. The limitations on optimal defense score mean that, at the high end, you end up fighting the same handful of units every single match. In particular, the deadly trio of Harden, Grima, and Zelgius are omnipresent, alongside high-score free-to-play units like Effie. Naturally, the dominance of armor leads to other secondary effects. First, anti-armor weapons are simply the best weapons you can wield. They're better than most personal weapons by a wide margin. Second, maps with defense tiles can bog down because a lot of units just can't kill each other without specials. Finally, the power of Armor March means the game plan in every 754 match is the exact same. You need to break up Armor March, watch out for Gale Force, and then match colors to victory. In short, most ultra-high score arena battles blur together into a homogeneous mess of armors killing each other with anti-armor weapons, and honestly, it isn't all that fun. The only wrench in the works are the occasional double legendary hero teams. The extra score you get from doubling up on blessings allows for some build flexibility, and the slight adjustments to stats can change a lot of matchups. Of course, the legendary system itself is prohibitively expensive, but that's another video. Now, let me tackle some misconceptions I see when people discuss the arena and arena scoring. First, and I know this is going to make some people angry, I don't think horses are that scary anymore. One of the most common fears I see regarding any change to arena scoring would be the return of cavalry teams, and I think that fear is overblown. It's easy to bait ranged horses on the enemy phase, and melee horses struggle with trenches. Yes, Brave Lyn is obnoxious, but she's also an important threat that keeps enemy phase units honest. Distant Counter is a truly oppressive ability, and having ranged units that can sidestep it is important for a healthy metagame. Would cavalry teams be good in a world without BST scoring? Yeah, but my desire for diversity in high-end gameplay is the entire reason I'm making this video. Cavalry would be good, but so would armor, infantry, and flying teams. Second, the notion that SP optimization is a substitute for difficulty is crazy. Simply put, no, using skills like dual rallies or Aether is not the same as playing the game in hard mode or anything like it. Positional skills are strong, and there are specials better than Aether for most builds, but if the goal was to make weak skills score better, then Distant Counter wouldn't be worth 300 skill points, and the fighter skills wouldn't be worth 240. If we really want to have SP act as a proxy for difficulty, then genuinely weak abilities, stuff like HP plus 5, needs to score much better than it currently does. Finally, the idea that arena ranking is valuable is a lie. Placement in the arena is dependent on your ability to raise your score floor. Therefore, your rank in the arena is only a reflection of your ability to build units that score well. Winning matches, even at the highest possible score, isn't that hard. Rank in the Heroes Arena is only a pretense, and if we get rid of it, I think we could redesign the reward structure to be both more competitive and more fun. To be honest, I'm not sure what the best long-term solution for the arena is. I like the game mode, but I think it could be so much more. If you have your own thoughts on what the arena is or what it should become in the future, be sure to let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. You can find me on Twitter at DireThunderYT, so feel free to send me cool stuff or just drop by to say hello. As always, I hope to see you next time. Take care.